Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here in the park again this week, checking out everything all covered in snow. Check out Wonder Mountain. That is amazing. That is not fake snow. That is real snow right there. And we do have the Zamboni cleaning the ice for the first skaters, I'm sure. And it does have some branding on it, so that is actually kind of nice that it does have that. The trees have snow on them. Yeah, everything is winterized. Going to have a lot of fun checking out how everything looks in the snow today. So over here at the Height Check stand, I am on the south side of International Street. They have the Snowflake Lake skate rentals, skate time sessions listed here. That is really, really great. Book to guarantee your 30-minute session. And at the moment, I guess they are closed for ice rink flooding. So I guess that is, I'm assuming, I don't know much about ice rink maintenance, but I think that would be mostly standard, just, you know, flood the whole thing and then clean it afterward. I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of issue. But anyway, that's good to see that there is this list here. Last week I feel like I didn't spend a whole lot of time here in the North Pole section of the park. But I mean, I was focused with that major expansion at the back of the park, and oh, would you look at this? They've expanded yet again here into Expo, a very minor one here, but they do have the North Pole Poutineery. Very interesting. I'm wondering if they've changed anything inside North Pole Treats, considering that they did have the poutine offered inside there before, as well as another hot chocolate stand, a very, very small one here, the token or passport purchasing booth from some of the festivals. So that's good to see them, you know, continuing to increase the capacity. Just push this, you know, a little bit further. Let's get Swing of the Century and Antique Carousel included here. I'm sure that won't happen until next year, but I am also sure that it has to happen for next year. So over here at the Sugar Bush Waffle and Dairy Bar, I am going to be trying the maple toffee here, freshly made on snow, which I believe they make from the snow cone machine. So that's kind of fun. But yeah, going to be trying it out. But I love, you know, the way that they make it, and yeah, very classic Canadian. I know it's not showing up as well as I would like, but the snow on Wonder Mountain is perfect. It is so perfectly placed there, just naturally. I mean, look at that. It feels unreal, and that is just incredible. This is beautiful, except for that plane. But yes, I will be standing more or less right here for the tree lighting ceremony, which hopefully I will get that video uploaded soon, or maybe I should just say it at some point, because I am so far behind, and I really apologize for not getting more of those show videos posted. But yeah, this is incredible. Absolutely love it with the snow on Wonder Mountain. So here on International Street, as you can tell, they do have these lights operating here on the corners of these buildings, and they have more than they had previously, or at the very least more operating. As you can see, they are showing things on the ground, like shapes like snowflakes and stuff. So that is really, really great to see that, to see extra improvements, and it really makes this front entrance a lot brighter, which is definitely appreciated for an event that is all about lights. So yeah, it is. It's definitely a good change. And I was just watching the tree lighting ceremony. I have to say, parents, I understand if you want to make sure that your kids can see. And if you are planning on putting your kids on your shoulders, just stand at one of the sides, please, because it is very frustrating. This is the third time I have tried to film this show, and every single time, as soon as the show starts, then there is at least one, but usually more than one. I've had two on multiple occasions, where as soon as the show starts, the parent lifts their kid up, puts them on their shoulders. Again, totally get it. I want, your kids to be able to see, but I don't want it to block the view of other people who are trying to see. So just, stand on one of the sides or really far back, because it's not fair to the rest of us. Taking a quick look here at Guardian, or more specifically, Wonder Mountain on the Guardian side. And yeah, just seeing all of Wonder Mountain covered in the snow is awesome. Clearly people have been running around that part of the mountain, which is not so good. But it looks incredible. And I just realized I should probably switch my white balance. That looks a little better. Yeah, no, it's looking good. All right, I just got done skating for the, oh my goodness, I have no voice. Skating for the second time during WinterFest. And they do now have cubbies down here, which is really, really great, except they have no notice that there are cubbies, really. So yeah, that was something that I did not take advantage of. A lot of people are not taking advantage of it, and I think it is in large part just because they don't know about them. But yeah, really, really great skating experience once again. They have changed up the sign-up process for it when you come here to the park. If you bring your own skates, then you need to go to the same place, and then they give you a little card once you have your time selected. And then you come back there at that time in order to get your wristband, which then lets you come up on here in order to put on your skates. And you are not able to get your wristband until a half hour before your skate time, because they don't want the interior of that building being really, really crowded. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting change. I do think that it is for the best. As you can see, they are shipping off those skates to be cleaned and reshelved. But yes, really, really love the experience of skating here. It is something that takes a lot of time out of your night. So I am probably going to be doing it every other week. I didn't do it last week, but every other week I think is a good measurement for me, for somebody who comes here every week. So about half the time, because it does take up a little over a full hour of your night between registering and putting on your skates, skating, taking your skates off, and going out and getting your skates or putting them back in the car if you leave them there. So just keep that in mind, that it does take a large portion of your night. Over here in Tinseltown, very, very bright around the grab-and-go market, which is now closed. It certainly appears that it is going to be closed for the rest of the season. So a little sad there, because it is one of very few locations that has doors, but at the same time, there's nowhere to sit. Not just nowhere to sit in there, but also nowhere to sit out here. Yeah, like no patios really. So totally makes sense that it would be not very popular during this event. But it is sad because, yeah, I mean, it's a full building that was clearly designed to work very well for WinterFest. Over here in Kidsville with the Funway and Taxi Jam, which is really, really awesome. It is great to see a coaster operating with snow on the ground. Really, really cool. But here in front of Merry Marionettes, they now have benches in front of the stage, which is really, really nice. And they are all closed up for the evening. I guess, yeah, they've already done all their show times. Also, the what is it? The Playhouse Theater is also closed. It's the stage is all covered and everything, and I'm not sure if that's just because they didn't have any more show times and they wanted to protect the stage, or if it was actually closed because the stage was once again covered in snow. But that is still a major concern of mine, and hopefully that is not the case. But yeah, just fun times here in Charlie Brown's Christmas Town. All right, everyone, it is the end of another night, and once again, I feel like I did not get to do nearly as much as I would have liked to have done, but I did get to wander around. I think I got around the entire park, and I know that I didn't show off everything. I was checking out a couple of shows, and yeah, I mean, there's too much to show off in one video. I did go skating. I did not film while skating because it appears to be a new rule. It was not in place during the first weekend, but it is a new rule that you are not allowed to use, at the very least, you're not allowed to use cell phones, but I don't believe you're allowed to use cameras either. So I am following that and will not be filming on the ice anymore. But it was fun while it lasted, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that video as well. Yes, I will be checking out more shows in the weeks to come, getting more food, more treats. I did try out at Sugar Bush Waffle and Dairy Bar. They do have maple taffy made in snow, which is great. A little pricey, but you can get the classic one for a bit of a discount. I believe it's only $3.99 for the classic one. And other than the bacon one, I'd say that, like, pretty much just go with the classic. It's not really worth going the extra mile for the other flavors. But yes, another great weekend. Wonderful weekend, I should say. And yeah, just seeing International Street all lit up is fantastic. The tree lighting ceremony is great. Seeing the lights on the ground here with the different shapes and everything is so much fun. Really, really love that. I love that they are continuing to make improvements as necessary, adding capacity here, there, and everywhere. And yeah, I hope that continues for the rest of this season. I'll be here to check it out. Sad about Grab and Go, but you know, I feel like we will hopefully get, anyone who's seen my prediction video, hopefully we will get the chalet or something similar within the next couple years to help during WinterFest to have another indoor sit-down dining location. Anyway, that's all for this week. I'm sorry I am ranting on. But until next time, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.